All right, moving on. Pivot matrix, okay? So you're going to see a lot of carryover from the jump matrix to the pivot matrix, but now we're going to use something else to help us out, and that's going to be kind of a step matrix, a lunge matrix, which will lead right into our pivot matrix. So first, I'm going to just start off real simple. We're going to look at you here with just a step matrix. So I'm going to step forward. All right, I'm going to step forward. Now I'm going to change up plane, step side, okay? I'm going to drop step, I'm going to drop step. That's my simple, just simple step matrix. You'll learn that right away. It's just going to help you out with movement. That's a common step matrix. We're going to go now with a little lunge matrix, all right? So I'm going to go out, and I'll lunge, change up my plane, open up. Very simple lunge matrix, all right? But this is all going to progress into eventually what I want to do, the pivot matrix. So now I'm going to just use a little bit of momentum. So this will help me with my pivots in the long run, which is my ultimate goal. So now I'm going to lunge forward, and I'm going to go straight in kind of to a back lunge. This is exaggerated momentum. If I push, I'll go straight into a back lunge. If I push, I should go straight into a front lunge. Obviously, I'll do that on both sides. Now you start to think what a pivot is, and this will make sense in a second. I go here, and I push, and I cross. Push, and I cross. And a cross is kind of an uncommon lunge, which I didn't show you, but it's part of it. Finally, I open, I close, I open, I close. Get both sides, keep it even. Okay, so now we want to get maybe to our pivots, to that progression. So, first pivot, I'll use a core ball to just kind of simulate a ball. And you don't need to. You can do it. I think it gives you a little bit more, you're really simulating the game or what basketball is, if that's what you're going to use it for. So my first pivot is going to be forward, just jab it. I'm just kind of naturally taking that ball. It kind of controls me using my momentum. I'll switch sides. That's all I'm doing is just jab, little jab step. Now I'm going to take it with momentum. Then I'll take it back. I'll switch it. I'll take it to the side. Side pivot. Cross. Side. Cross it. I'll switch sides. Side. Cross. Side. Cross. It's giving me momentum, pushing me out in the pivots. Finally, I'll open it up, close it down. Open, close. Switch it up, open, close. Open, close. So each pivot kind of leads to another. It isn't just you're pivoting the pivot, but it kind of leads to one thing, or it pushes you in a different direction. Arms, basically, all you'll do is just drive your arms in a direction that can help you or simulate the game. So if I jab step, I might want to take the ball up, so I'll drive my hands up as a driver. So I'm here. If I go back, I might want to take it up. Whatever it may be. I might want to rip through as I cross pivot, or side pivot, excuse me. So I step and I rip. And I might take it here, load this side up to get across. So I'll rip through again. I'll use those in combination. Well, I might take it up, get my hands up. And I might take it across, get my hands up. So I can start to use those. I can go a little bit of frontal plane as well, which maybe isn't exactly what you do, but it's going to open you up and allow you to do that, and allow you to kind of expand your sphere or bubble of what you can accomplish functionally for what you do. So I'll take my hands and kind of open up my hips now, and I'll take my hands to try to work them in the frontal plane. And you could simulate if I had the ball in my hand, you could see that a little bit more, or a little better. So those are our pivots. very common pivots that we use in the game. Warm you up, okay? Prepare you, because when we go out there, you're going to have pivots. You're going to be able to catch. You're going to be able to see. You're going to have to use these things in combination. It isn't just one pivot at a time, but it's the sequence of pivots from one load to the next, or in combination of a shot fake to the next. So you can start to kind of change the pattern up. Use the momentum, okay? It's a good thing, but also change it up. Start to throw in your arm drivers, it gets a lot more complex. Keep it easy, work it out. All right, hope this helps. A little confusing, but again, keep it simple, look at the game, and that will dictate what you need to do. Good luck.